Well, if you've ever had an older dog, you know that like humans, dogs can also get arthritis. So 1 in 5 dogs are afflicted with arthritis, and 27 million Americans have arthritis. So walking is definitely something that you can share with your dog that will keep those joints moving. And you can do that together at one of several arthritis walks that are coming up here in the Bay Area. So joining me now is Laura Heffron. She and Tessie, her dog, both have arthritis. And hi, Tessie, how are you? She heard me talking about her. So somebody said to me, did you know that dogs had arthritis? And I said, yeah, I've had a dog with arthritis. But a lot of people were surprised about that. Were you surprised to find out that your dog had arthritis?
Not really. I mean, she's always been a very active dog. And as you age, like humans, your joints tend to get stiff and arthritis forms in them. And both of us were diagnosed with arthritis, which is the most common form of arthritis that there is.
And how long have you had arthritis?
A little over a year. I was diagnosed when I was having my annual physical, and I was talking about how stiff my 2 big toes were. So he sent me to a podiatrist, and they said that I had, you know, some really stiff joint movement, and I had an operation where they went in and had to break both big toes.
Ouch.
And cut them and then put in screws.
Yeah.
But I also kind of had a gift with purchase where they removed my bunions. So my feet are much prettier.
Oh, good, a little benefit.
Yes, and they feel good too.
So,
yeah.
Okay, so people are saying, oh, just a little bit of arthritis in your big toe, big deal.
It is a big deal. I mean, your feet are by far the most sensitive parts of your bodies because they have the most nerve cells in them. And when you aren't moving, they tend to get even more stiff, just like other parts of your body that you use a lot, like your elbows and your knees. So movement is really important, not only for humans, but for dogs too.
So that's why the Arthritis Walk is going to be something that you're going to be participating in San Francisco?
Absolutely. Tessie and I will be there May 30th, and we're doing what we call the ARFritis Walk. So we're inviting everybody to join Tessie's team and to come out and walk with us. And it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be food and activities and music and games. And it's just absolutely beautiful, too.
She might be a little bit more active than she is right now. She is so comfortable. How old is Tessie?
She's 10 years old. She's a rescue dog from the Central Valley that we adopted in 1999.
So how is she dealing with her arthritis? And you're making sure that she's walking?
Absolutely, and she, when she does really big walks, we do some Rimadyl as well, and that alleviates a lot of her pain.
So I know that the walk is in 3 locations here in the Bay Area alone, and so people don't have to necessarily cross the bridge or go anywhere far away.
Right.
It's in San Jose?
Yes, on May 2nd, and then on May 9th, it's in Livermore.
And then San Francisco?
Okay, on the 30th.
So, and when people go, I mean, I read up and it said only a mile or 3 miles maybe? So that's not too terribly far.
It's not, and we also have to be cognizant of the fact that many of the people who are walking have arthritis too, and the paths and the trails have really been modified to accommodate people with all disabilities. And that's something else that I realized too, that arthritis is the #1 cause of disabilities in this country.
The #1?
#1.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you were telling me before we started there are 120 kinds of arthritis? That's a lot.
Yes, it is, and much of it's hereditary or through sports injuries. And for me, it was definitely sports injuries, and same for Tessie too. I didn't throw a Frisbee very well one time, and she caught it, and she came down, and she tore her ACL.
Oh, poor thing. Yeah. That's what caused it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, she's just so cute. She's adorable. And she doesn't have to take medication at this point in time, and neither do you?
I just do Tylenol with her, you know. And then for Tessie, she does take Rimadyl.
Oh, she does take, okay.
Yeah, and it helps her quite a bit because she still gets terribly stiff.
Oh.
I know. We both wake up in the morning very stiff.
Well, at least you know she was able to get up and down and you know relax here, so that was pretty good. So if we sign up, we'll have all the information up on the website, and people can visit. So thank you very much for being here. And
thank you.
Tessie is just very comfortable, so I'm glad I have a comfortable guest right now. All right, still ahead of Bay Area people learning the art of, I should say, of making tamales, and this should be a lot of fun. Stay with us. We'll be right back.